UFC 325, Volkanovski versus Lopes 2, the rematch. Volkanovski is getting disrespected yet again, and you know what? We're going to capitalize on it. 100 to 1,000 series. This is where we have 100 to bet throughout the week. Trying to work our way up to 1,000. The more profit we have, the more we have to bet with. Let's get into this week's locks, value, and bets. Starting off with the locks, we got Volkanovski at minus 142 on the money line. And you know what? Volkanovski, he's been getting disrespected too much. These were the odds in the first fight. And what happened in that first fight? Volkanovski just outskilled, outpointed Lopes. Lopes did have success. He did drop Volkanovski. And you know what? That might be because of Volkanovski. He is 37 now. He was coming off 2 knockout losses. But you know what? Who were those knockout losses to? When he stepped against the pound-for-pound GOAT in Makhachev, short notice, out of shape, got knocked out, and then he took the fight too soon against Topuria, got knocked out again. In the first fight, Lopes did have some success, but you know what? He was just landing 1-2 big shots. You know what? Did drop him, did hurt Volkanovski, but what was happening in that matchup? Volkanovski was landing some big shots on Lopes. Lopes just ate them really well because he is durable. He's got a chin on him, that's for sure. Saying that he has a different game plan is probably just be more aggressive, make it more dirty, because in a technical matchup, Volkanovski beats pretty much everybody, maybe other than Topuria. Volkanovski, he's got that great fight IQ. He's elite everywhere. He's feeling confident about winning. He's wanting to get back out there, make this a clean win. You know what? I think he'll do exactly that. He's proven himself right time and time again. You know what? I'm going to believe him. Volkanovski at minus 142. Lock it in. Next up, we got Malkoun at minus 148. I honestly think that this is a really good matchup for Malkoun because he is a wrestler. He is a really good grappler. He's faced the likes of Brendan Allen, got into really good scrambles, had top position against him. He has a lot of takedowns, and his opponent is Torres Finney, who is pretty much just a wrestler only, no damage really. He is explosive, he is really strong, so that could be a problem. Malkoun is coming off a 1.5 year layoff, so that could be some question marks there, but I think that Malkoun, he's just going to be the better wrestler here. He's just going to be the better scrambler. He's going to be able to get top position. If fight's on the feet, Malkoun wins. If this fight is a wrestling match, I think that Malkoun is going to find the better positions and at minimum win by decision. But honestly, I can see Malkoun gassing out Finney because Finney will be shooting a lot of takedowns, getting reversed a lot, so I think that he could gas late. His money line is pretty great, so we're going to lock that in. Last of the locks, we got Tai Tuivasa versus Talison Teixeira, under 1.5 at minus 245. And I don't think that Talison is all that technical. I think that he is fast. He does bring it. Has never seen a second round. Tai Tuivasa, people are pretty low on him. These guys are going to be swinging, and I honestly think that Talison, he's either going to find the knockout or get knocked out himself. That's why I'm going to be locking in the under 1.5. Next up, we got the value. Malkoun at minus 148 is really good value because you can just solo play it. You can just hit it on the money line. Same with Volkanovski. The same odds in his first fight. He had a dominant win. Yeah, he had some slip-ups. Yeah, he got dropped, but you know what? He was cracking Lopes. He landed the way better shots. He outstruck him by so much. He's the way better striker. He's the way better fighter. It's just dependent on if Lopes can knock him out. But unless you're Topuria, it's going to be hard to knock out Volk. Next up, we got Benoit Saint-Denis inside the distance coming at minus 130. I think that this will just cover both the KO and submission. I do see Benoit getting the takedowns, looking for the submission, getting it. We know that this fight is going to be violent. And you know what? Benoit, he usually ends up being on the right side of it. And I think that Hooker definitely has some holes in his grappling. And Benoit, he's fierce, he's relentless. Keep going until he finds a submission, finds a knockout, or he gets knocked out. Next up, we got Jonathan McAuliffe. I think that minus 125. He's just going to be the better striker here. He's really rangy. He's long. He's got the reach advantage. His kicks are really good. He's got a really good body kick, really good head kick. And I think that Obon Elliott is a decent striker. He has decent wrestling. If he stays on the outside, he's just going to get chewed up. And he's going to have to utilize his wrestling. And I think that McAuliffe, he's got good enough jiu-jitsu. He's got good enough wrestling to get up. Next up, we got Nakamura at plus 114. I honestly think this is good value just because I think that he shouldn't be the underdog. I'm going to get Sazalay, which he's a shorter fighter. Stays on the outside. The cage and blitz attacks, and I think that Nakamura, he is a pretty versatile striker. He has good striking. I think that he can win by knockout or decision, so the money line at plus 114 thinking is pretty good value. And last up, we got Tai Tuivasa by KO plus 330. I think that this is pretty good simply because this is how he's going to win if he wins. And I think that Talison Teixeira got knocked out by Lewis in his last fight. Maybe an early stoppage, but he still got cracked. He really doesn't utilize his height and reach advantage. He gets in close. He just throws heat. He's really fast, He's never seen a second round. Taivasa, in his last 5 matchups, they were pretty rough against the top guys, against Gan, Volkov, Pavlovich. I think this is a big step down, and I think that the knockout is definitely live, so at plus 330. Give me Taivasa. Bam, bam. Last up, we got the bets. Volkanovski moneyline at minus 142. We're putting 20 bucks on that. I'm feeling pretty good for Volkanovski. Yeah, he could get knocked out, but I think that he's just too good, too technical. His game planning, his fight IQ is too good. Lopes might be changing something up, but Volkanovski is going to be changing something up. He's really confident that he's going to win, going to be unscathed. You know what? I believe him. Next up, we got Malkoun moneyline, minus 148, $20 on that. I'm good about Malkoun as well. I think that the wrestling is going to be better. The scrambles are going to be better. He's going to find top position, and he's going to gas out Finney. He should be the better fighter. He should be the more dangerous fighter. Finney doesn't really bring anything other than wrestling, and if he doesn't get the takedowns, we've never really seen him how he looks on the bottom, and I think in this fight we will. Next up, we got Benoit Saint Denis inside the distance coming at minus 135, $20 on that. I'm feeling pretty good about this just because I think that this fight will end inside the distance, and Benoit, he is relentless, he is vicious. This is going to be a really violent fight. I think the takedowns are going to be there. I think the ground and pound is going to be there. A hooker's always been susceptible to getting choked out. I think that the submission call is pretty good, but you know what? Just take the inside the distance. It's bettable by itself. Minus 135. I think that's pretty good value. Next up, we got Jonathan McAuliffe moneyline, minus 125, $20 on that. Feeling pretty good about McAuliffe because Oban Elliott, he likes to stay on the outside. I think McAuliffe can really utilize his leg kicks, his body kicks, and his head kicks. He really sets them up well. He's got a really good long, rangy style. Got the reach advantage here, and I think all he has to do is avoid the takedowns, use his jiu-jitsu and his ground game to get up. I can see him piecing up Oban Elliott to win by decision. I can see maybe a knockout, but I think that the money line at minus 125 is pretty juicy. Last up, we got Tai Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira, under 1.5 coming at minus 245, parlayed with Benoit Saint Denis versus Hooker inside the distance coming at minus 245 as well. If you parlay that, it's minus 102, $20 on that. It's really bettable. I think that this is really likely to happen. Both these fights, there's going to be action, there's going to be violence, they're going to be swanging. Taliesin has never seen a second round. It's going to be the violence parlay. I'm really liking all these bets. That's going to be my UFC 325 Volkanovski versus Lopes 2, the rematch, 100 to 1000 series. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you agreed or disagreed with any of the bets, value, or locks, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.